Can you all hear me now? Please tell me you can all hear me. This has been a crazy night. Hello, beautiful people. Can you all hear me? When you can confirm that you can hear me, then I'll be like, woohoo! Can everyone hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah? Oh no. Yes? Woohoo! You can all hear me. Am I loud enough? Am I loud enough? What a crazy night. We have launched. So let me see. I know there's a lot of people in chat at the minute, so let me just say a quick hello to you all. I know I'm really late and I do apologise. I'm over half an hour late. So I'm going to try and go through these as quick as I can. Hello Thea, hello Della, hello Tracy, Wicca, Mona, Angie, Gypsy. If I say your name twice, I am so sorry. Mona, Renee, let me get down the bottom of here. Jamie. Lulu. I think I'm getting here. Hello to anyone as well that is lurking and may not be chatting. Thank you for waiting around. You've all been amazing. Let's just check I've not missed anybody else. I don't think I have. Tara Lynn, hello. I think I've got everyone there. Hi Christina. Let's I think. Hi Lisa, Annette, Christina. I think I've just said Christina, haven't I? And anyone else I may have missed. I think I've said everyone. Verica, hello. Ingrid, hello. Kirsty, okay, we're all done. I'm here. I've got to the bottom of it, so we're just gonna get started now. Pull the sleeves up. Let's get the pencils going. Oh, it's saying I've not got enough to maintain a stream. Is it really bad? If it's really bad, I'll have to go and plug it in. Welcome back. Tell me how the stream's running. So this is the page we're going to do. If you've all got this book, you probably all know by now because it's been out a bit longer than what I expected. Hi, Dano! I know it's Dana, but she loves me calling me Dana. Dano! I've not seen you in ages. Much love, honey. So, hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm just going to put live chat up on my phone in front of me as well, just purely because so I can keep up in front of me. So it's just in front of me as well, just so I don't miss one. Kelly, hello. So we are colouring the, if I don't pronounce this right, I do apologise. But it is the, what does it say? It's the Rothschilder Oryzbiba. I can't even pronounce what that says. But that's the actual species of moth here. If that's clear enough, it might not be. So obviously the natural, as you all know, I like to go realistic. So this is the natural colour. Oh, let me just can you all see that? That's the natural colour of the actual species. So I'm going to be doing it more like that. So it's going to be, it's running fine, that's alright, can hear you fine, but vision is choppy. I might have to go and get my wire. I might go and get my wire if it's a bit bad. Love this picture. I've already coloured it, but I do have a second copy of the book. So yes, you can barely hear me. Let me just put this down here. It's on full, so it may be... is that any better? I had the same one on last night on my nails, but it might have all messed up because I've literally had to just throw it all back on. So the pencils we are using are the combination of the Black Widow pencils. So I've got monarchs here, I've got dragons, and then I've got your normal cobra, scorpion. There is bits and bobs of each one. So hopefully I'm up way, but not all the way, Jamie. You're sounding good, but the video is... Right, just bear with me. I'm just going to quickly plug my internet in through the wire. Give me 2 seconds. It's never a dull moment on a Shell-Arty show. Da, 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 da. Hurrah! Just bear with me 2 minutes. Let me plug this in, and I'll run downstairs with it, and I'll run back. I promise. It'll be much better viewing pleasure if I go plug this in. Let's hope it reaches. Kids, do not swear, you're live on YouTube. Kids, watch the wire, you don't trip, please. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see if that works. Let me just change it over from wireless to wire. Whew, I'm off my puff. Should just go to wired. I think. Yeah, it's saying it's wired. Let me just refresh it. I don't know if it's made any difference whatsoever. Right, let's just start colouring because I'm already late. Let's just get on with it. Okie dokie, so... Hi Kat, how are you? So anyone that may have popped in then, welcome. So for the first part, I'm going to be starting off down here. So we're just going to see how it goes. We'll have to see how it goes. It's either going to be a nightmare or it's going to be a good stream. We'll see how it goes. What a disaster. What a comeback. Well, if any was here in the good old days when it first started out, it was like this then. He had nothing but difficulties. So it's only fitting that we have another we have to come back with a bad stream. So I'm using Oyster out of the Monarch. So I'm going to try and keep up with chat as much as I can as well. Sorry, I didn't know that. It usually does help. Shell has just gone to get a lead. Can you not hear me? No. Is it still bad? Oh. Hold on. Let's see if I can do something with it. I don't think I can. And I don't think the headset will work if I put that on either. If I put the webcam on, it screeches really bad. Yeah, you'll have to turn up if you can. I'm going to try and tell you as much as I can what I'm using. Hopefully. It will work, hopefully. Voice is good, video's not playing. Oh. Oh no. See, I shouldn't have come back, should I? I've started the internet, so hopefully, hold on, what's this saying? So OBS is reconnected, so hopefully you might have a bit of a better signal. Now I'm swapping to cardboard out of the dragon set. No, I don't think. See, this, I was streaming on Renee's yesterday, so I don't understand what's so different about why I'm having trouble with the internet tonight. Is it really bad buffering? No, you're super loud. I'm like too loud. I've turned it down, but it's loud enough that you should be able to hear me. There's echo. Everyone is streaming the Queen. Yeah, true. True, they are. They're all watching the Queen's celebrations. I think they're all done now. I think they had a big, massive show on at Buckingham Palace yesterday. And I only caught the highlights of it because I didn't even realise it was on. And then we've had an afternoon tea party tonight in part thingy of the Queen, what do you call her? Just colour. This one is Dungeon from the Dragons. I am just colouring. I'm just gonna colour. Keep on colouring. So, what has everyone been up to? I've been not here. Just keep calm and colour. It could be that I've not... Yeah, I've actually connected it because it says connected, doesn't it? No, me. Try and get this chat back up now so I can see it better, so I can keep up with who's here. Why, what did you say? Oh, I didn't think, I never took, I don't take things in the wrong way, Jamie, don't you worry about that. So I'm trying to work out whether these are actually crystals or are they bone, because some look like bone and then some look like shards of crystal, so I wasn't too sure. So I'm going to add a bit of this dungeon just ever so slightly into the bottom of where I put cardboard. What a cool name, cardboard. Is everything looking good now? It looks like it's on track. And my excellent connections come on the screen. Woohoo! So hopefully now you should all get a damn good connection. Technical difficulties. It's never a shell stream without some kind of gremlin popping its way in there and destroying things. You know what it's like. It's perfect now. Woo-hoo-hoo! I've been working and not enough colouring. I've been the same. I'm surprised I've even got nails on the ends of my fingers because I have been doing all kinds. But this week I've got loads of hospital appointments with my little boy, and so I won't be doing so much decorating this week, purely because I've got other things I need to do this week. And then obviously when my husband's off, we'll be getting back into it when he's on his next few days off. So I'm just going to come in with midnight. I just want this a little bit sharper. Can't stop smiling to have you on my screen. Right, this is midnight and I'm just going to come in under here and just kind of give it a little shadow. Obviously Kerby's not drawn this to absolute 100% to the actual species. There is elements that are part of the species and then elements that are not. So like these little bits and these swishy bits are not part of the species of moth. So I'm going to interpret where I can interpret. But it is going to be as realistic as I can make it based on Kerby's wild thing. All good now? Double check the quality, folks, if you're still having trouble. Yeah, go into your settings and just check you've got it on 1080p, because sometimes on the settings, if you press your three little dots, it'll say quality. So mine is on 720. So if I show you here, let me so if you press your screen, you've got three little buttons up here, pressing it, and then you've got quality there. If you click on it, automatically puts it on a lower one, so put it on a higher picture quality, and then your picture quality will become a lot better, if that helps. He does like to add bone and bits in the strangest of places. Yes, I just loved this page. I was like, oh, I have got to colour this page. So I'm just going back in with cardboard here and just slightly blending it in a little bit better. Please remember to, smash that button, party live in chat and hit that bell. Do you know what, Kat? It is so lovely to have you back. It's been an absolute minute since I've seen you, honestly. We actually thought you fell off the face of the planet, like, but we all know you've been studying like a trooper. And you've now completed your first part, haven't you? The emergency here, over there, up there, down there. So sit back, relax, and enjoy shell colouring. Going back to oyster. And just redoing that bit. I'm just thinking now, I should have started from the top in, but hey, well. Because there's one thing I found with Kerby's books, that your hand can rub it off. Yeah, this is Ghost Me haunting you all. Ghost me. Okay, so that's that section done. I'm going to have to kind of keep switching from chat to the picture just to see where I'm up to. Oh my days. So I'm going to pop out just a little bit of brown bug here. I'm just going to add that in because there is a little flash of red in these dots in places. And today I didn't wing it, I literally you've almost done the pitch from our stream. Hi Ruthie. Glad to bring back the laughs. You definitely are. We've missed you so much. You'll have to send us pictures, Renee. Hi Ruthie. I probably just said that, didn't I? Louise! Hello! My delicate tones of ear bashing. Okay, so let's have a see. So I've just done the sections of the little bits here. So now I'm going to kind of move on with, so going with dark tan, and I'm going to give this a good little lashing of dark tan. Hopefully you can't hear my household noises in the background, because normally I have my headset, but I have no idea what I did with my headset between here and the last house. So unfortunately it's disappeared. So I'm having to use my trusty Your Cabin Crew here to provide the links. I've bought and used our banana hammers. So yeah, I don't know what I did with them. Like I lost my hard drive, but I found that, and I was actually wounded when I couldn't find my hard drive, because that had so much stuff on what I've bought, you know, PDFs and things like that, and I was like, I actually nearly cried. So I'm gonna go up here. I'm not going all the way up because I don't like, my colouring does not take layers well on Kerby's books, so I'm just gonna not be too heavy-handed with the layers. Shelley's using Black Widows today, folks. Yes, I'm using Black Widows, sorry. Yes, I found the hard drive. It was in my son's stuff, and I was like, how on earth did it get in here? But it did, and we're not gonna go there. Because I've put things in all kinds of places you don't want to know. So I'm just going to come in with chalk tone. I've just put that little base colour down. I'm going to start off up here with chalk tone. And all I'm going to do, even though he's put loads of squirrely whirly little bits in, what are playing with my realistic OCD things, I'm just going to ignore them. Hi Robin, how are you? I need to keep my chat up, don't I? I'm just checking out the colours and then I'm just going to flip back to chat so I can see it's easier on my phone. I don't miss as many people when it's on my phone. How are you doing, honey? Hopefully I'm zoomed in enough if anyone's watching. This kind of reminds me of the little bat wing thing I did in Camilla's book ages ago. This reminds me of that. But I think now I should have started up here and then worked my way down so my hand doesn't rub it off. But if it does, it does. How amazing is Tammy's page, everyone? Beautiful. Renee, if you want to send me a picture, I will show everyone what yours looks like if you want to. I've missed you all too. Then we're moving on to Negra. Hopefully I am pronouncing that right. Because me and pronunciation are not the best of friends. Zoom is perfect. Beautiful. We're on course. We will be landing in... Oh, where are we going today? Where should we be landing, Kat? Where do we fancy going? Where are we going today? So I'm being gentle. There's our Marlowe doing his little morning. We're normally taking for a walk and we've not been able to take him out today because obviously we've been doing things with family and he's really, really irritated because we've not taken him out. And he keeps going to his cupboard where his lead is and crying at us and like, take me out. And we're like, no. Guatemala, wow. That will be in approximately... Today we're flying on jet fuel powered by Shell RT lead ends, and we will be soon arriving in Guatemala in approximately 1 hour-ish. If we get any flying tips, we may end up getting there slightly faster, as the speed of the tip that flies off the page will give us a tailwind of about 15 minutes faster. Oh, dear me. Dear me. Don't ask, I've no idea where that came from. Keep your hands and feet inside the flying blanket. Yes, definitely do that. So let me just keep on track of what I've used here. So next up is Rusty, which is Angie's favourite colour after last night. And we're going to give this some nice bit of warmth now, just brighten it up a little bit. I think my brightness might have killed some of the colour tones on screen. It doesn't look the same. Might have a look at that. Another stream time, but it's a lot more warmer than it looks on screen. If we keep this up, it'll be impressive. We take no responsibilities for damage nor loss of luggage. Yes. The flying tips may give us some turbulence, so please bear with us. If you flip out of your seat, no damages will be paid for. You will take flying tips at your own risk. If any manage to pierce the side of our plane, run for your lives, because there is not parachutes on this airline. Oh. And remember where Kat said your emergency exits are, because some of my flying tips can fly off in massive shards. Oh, now I'm just laughing at myself like an utter. Okay, going back to our very first colour, which was dark tan. And we're just going to run over that like a blender. Everyone's got to learn skydiving. And by the way, on this flight, the captain does not wait for everyone to go. I'll be first out that window through my side window of the nose of the plane, and I will be scooting off with a nice little skidderoo off the end of the nose, saying, "Ta-ra, ladies, I'm off." Oh, dear me. So I just want to bring in, where's my little midnight gone? Hello, Pam! So glad to see you back. Hey, mods, chats, thumbs up and sharing. Hello, it's lovely to see you all. So I'm coming in with midnight. Sorry, I forgot to show you that. And just remember, folks, if you do decide to take a skydiving lesson, there is going to be so much G-force on your face that it may give you a facelift for the amount of time that you plummet to the earth. And again, that's an optional extra. You can go on your back and you don't need to get the facelift. I don't know where I was going with that. I think it was funnier in my head. Don't leave skid marks. Definitely, because the current crisis, we don't have any cleaners. So your skids will be forever remains. I'm just going to bring some shadows in here just to define these little bits. Oh, do you know what? I would love to skydive, but I think because I've got blood pressure, I might pop my heart doing so. And it's not worth the risk to find out, so, but I would absolutely love to have a go at fly diving. I was going to say then skydiving. Hello, Jane. The only skip marks I will even is in my pants. Well, yes. So, is there any new pencils I need to stay away from or buy? What have I missed in the... I know I've got 2 of the books. So Kerby's book came out. I know that. And Camilla's Dragon books came out. I've got that as well. So is there any others I've missed? Does anyone want to start the enable train maybe? Or not? Gin? Should oxygen be required during the flight? Please suck hard. We are out of mass. Oh, that one got me. Oh, dear me. I hope you didn't pack your suitcases full of things, because they'll be used as floats when we land. Because there's no sailors to rescue us by boats. Is Renee still here? She might be lurking. I've not seen her chatting for a couple of minutes. Do not enable her. Jane, I need enabling. I don't know what's around anymore. I need telling. So just going back to Choctaw. But I hear the bells whistling while with a sail and a coupon. Renee's the train conductor. I am. I'm finishing the background. Are you doing a background on it as well, Renee? Still with the same pencil? You are hardcore. Let's get good old Rusty back. No, I think Rusty was Rusty last? I'm lost now. I've lost my order. That's through laughing. Okay. So it was Negra next. And that's just to warm up the darker tones. There is so much shell, too much cargo, and we'll drop out of the air like a naked bird. Colour it, did a music book and flipped this morning. Wait, let me just read that back. Hold on a minute. Colour it, did a music book I flipped this morning. Oh, okay, doke. That just didn't register in my brain for a couple of minutes. There's so much L, too much cargo, and we'll drop out of the air like naked birds. We'll drop out that fast because that tip will have shot in that plane that hard that our clothes will have whizzed off as we exited the extreme hole that become the side of the plane. Back with Rusty. Oh, it's going to be pretty. What's your idea for the background? For this background, I haven't decided. Backgrounds are not my strong suit. Even though I did do 30 background ideas way back last year, I think it was. When I did background, and I did quite a few challenges to do so many backgrounds, and I still have no idea. of what kind of background I would do on this. I think I have to finish it to see what comes in my head. But probably either some kind of grey pastel maybe, or back with dark tan again now. Maybe grey pastel, or I'll black it out. If in doubt, black it out. Lack of clothing is not covered by the aeroplane today. Aeroplane policy did that read. Honestly, I'm trying to look down and then look back up. Bruce, hello! I know my little moment there just threw me off a little bit with I was eager and ready to go and everything. I was like, oh. I'm just gonna come in and colour this in Midnight. Sorry, Midnight. If anyone is following along. A Night Galaxy Sky. Now you are challenging me there. I don't do galaxies very well. That might be something I have to practice. I love her, the actual picture I found of her, like the cartoon figure of her. She's amazing. So I can reference the colours from her. You've sent it to me on Discord. Let's have a look at Renee's page. Oh, wow! Let me just click on it. So, look at Renee's page. Oh, that is stunning. I love what you've done. I was thinking, what are you going to do with it? Because it was so many flowers with so many of the same colour. But that, oh, Renee, that is beautiful. If you didn't see our triple stream last night with me, Renee and Ashley over on Renee's channel, please go over and watch the replay. It was an absolute hoot. It was an absolute night of a stream. I loved it. If anyone wants to pop Renee's channel in the chat for me, and check out that video, and also subscribe to our lovely Renee. It was an absolute fun time. It was on there. I loved it. And I posted a picture of mine on Insta today and on Facebook. So if you haven't seen it, check them out. I only did its head. I only finished its head. Right, I think I've done with that bit now. Now I need to do, I'm going to come in with Bruise, because I've just put my phone, where did I put my phone down? It was a hard challenge, but it was a really good challenge. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so I don't know how. Might have to do that with my paint pens actually, because it's actually more like I got this colour out for it to kind of match, but it's more like a stubble effect rather than a colour. So I may actually do that with the chalk pens, or the paint pens and stubble it on somehow. I might do it with a sponge. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So this section, so we'll scrap bruise, we're not going to use that. So the next section is the little ribbed bits here. So there's quite a few different colours I've picked out for just that tiny little band, so bear with me. Want to colour like you when I grow up. That's funny. Right, so the bits I've picked out for these. Come on, my little dearies. So I'm going to start with my darkest first, because this is just literally the darkest colour, and it's Brown Bug. I'm just going to come in from the black, just down here. So it's only going to be like little tiny blends, this, so it's going to be little tiny lines. And this is basically how I dissect. If I'm doing it from realism, I've said it before, I just sit there and I study the picture and then try my best to pick up what I see from that picture. Parental supervision is recommended. I just realised I've seen a funky black shadow in my vision. What the heck is that? Maybe it's a shadow coming from something else in my room. So yeah, I definitely need to find my headset. No moss were dissected in the making of this colouring. Definitely not. I might have to get a piece of tracing paper, I think, to put underneath this, because I didn't think this through methodically, really. I should have. Literally. What tip did they say? Okay, lurking while you do the washing, need clothes for work tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Thea. I proper miss Cat. I'm just thinking about, because I'm getting to the points here where this does not match, this section does not match the actual, like I said, the species. So here, I'm just going to try and decipher what I can with it. And then I'm going to move in with deep red. I don't think I've got any tracing paper. I will have, I think, in there. Just let me have a gander. If I've got anything, I can just put my hand over. Because it's going to rub it off. And then I'm going to be gutted. Oh, I was having a look through my Colin Thompson book the other day, and I was like, oh, I think I need to do one from Colin Thompson. Most definitely do. I'm just going to put that there just in case it starts rubbing it off. So, that wing, how do you do that? I love graduations, always doing them, gorgeous work. I always tend to start from the dark and just layer it. I just need my point a little bit sharper than that. This is why I've got my swordfish out, because I need sharp points just for this tiny thin section where I'm trying to fit 4 colours in it. We're not going to be able to do loads of this because we start running out of space. But it just takes practice and practice and practice, really. It's just, I was rubbish when I started out. I mean, I started colouring with felt tip Sharpies. And everything was quite monotone in colour. It was flat, and then you just practice, and then you find the best way to grade or to do the gradient. Whether a lot like to go from light to dark, and some like to go dark to light, and I just find going dark to light is easier. I always put my very first base tone down first, and then I work from that. I'm doing tiny little scumbling to fit my tiny little area to fit all these colours in. We definitely noticed. And Dana's here. It's like you're all back. I love it. It's like the sorry, I'm using carrot. It's like you've all come back. I love it. The little people. My little friends. Yeah. Zoe! Hello, honey! How are you? I think one day I'm going to have to do a video where I walk around my house and show you a video of what it was like, a video of what it's like now, and then we can do a video then of it finished later on down the line. May take 5 years. I'm going to get lost with my colours if I'm not careful. I've got them all here like ready. So next up, just to finish off that section, is milk. Milk brill. I'm just going to use this as kind of like a blender as well. Honestly, there's nothing worse than when you've got a bit of trap wind in your chest and you're live streaming. And I'm so horrified that if a noise came out my mouth that was not my voice, I'd be mortified, and I can feel it trying to rear its ugly head. Tommy! Na 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 na. I did see Tammy, didn't I? Yeah, there she is. How in the heck are ya? What time is it now? So I want to go back in with the previous colour, which was carrot, just very lightly. I'm just going to blend some of my line out. It's the tiniest bit of a line. And then that white is more like a highlight of the edge. Just woke up, got no chance keeping up with the Hello So blankets. I know it's flying, isn't it, chat? I mean, I've not even looked how many's watching. 39 watching. Woohoo! 2 days in a row and Angie's up before Tammy. Is it work day today? Are you at work? Are you working? I heard a scream. That'll be keying that in the in his room. No doubt. Going back to milk and just blending again. Blend and colour. Blend and colour. Blend and blend and blend and colour. Feels good being in a Kerby. I was gonna say. Feels good being colouring back in a Kerby book. It's only fitting that my first stream live, I think, was in a Kerby book. I think it was my Wales I did. Oh, thank you very much, Zoe. So now we've got this section, so let's have a see. Let's have a compare to the picture. It might, obviously, I've got to adapt it, but we're getting the gist of it, aren't we? And the colours aren't showing very well on there. But we're getting the gist of it. I think this is looking more a purple colour now, but when I'm looking at it, I don't understand why it's looking so purple and the colours are different. Angie's got this picture, so when I take a picture of it in real life after, we'll see it's not the same. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next section here, which we're going to try and make this look like that somehow. Some way. Oh, my voice broke then. 40? Who's 40? Yes, it wasn't me screaming, that's for sure. So now we're going to move on to, we're going to use dark chocolate, brain bug and midnight for this bit. I'm going to move them out of the way because they're finished with. I'm just going to double check on my paper here that I don't go wrong with these colours. No. So because it's got a red undertone, we're going to go in with brain bug. And what I'm going to do, because I don't know how I'm going to tackle this actually. I'm a bit stumped. As to what to do with this bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to base it all together here with brown bug. I'm going to base it with that whilst I'm deciding how I'm going to approach this section, because this is playing with my mind of this does not look like how it's meant to look on the actual moth. So it's playing with my brain a little bit. Maybe I'm going to go with the swirls. Let's just go with this a second. Let's just go with this pattern. Let's see how it goes. So I've based it with brown bug, and then I'm going to come in with midnight. Due to job cuts, your pilot and crew are also providing the entertainment. You don't even get pigging entertainment on a plane anymore. And I'm going to use Kerby's shadows here. Hopefully I'm not blocking everyone's view with my big massive hand. And I'm going to lightly use his shadow markings, and we're just going to go with the flow. We're going to see what this comes out like. It'll either be good or it'll be crap, but one or the other is going to be coloured, so we will see. I'm going to build up that undertone anyway as we go along. I will be brightening it up. I'm just going to see how it comes out.
Hold tight, folks. We're entering a little turbulence. Please remain seated with your belt tightly fastened across your lap. We're entering rumblesome territory, where the peaks are high and the colour is low. I've even forgot where our destination was that we're landing at, but right now we are going to be landing somewhere. Was it guacamole? I'm thinking of like guacamole, you know, like the guacamole food. Let's just see how this goes. So let's move back to dark chocolate. These are building up the tones. Putting some nice warm brown tones in. Because I couldn't find an exact colour to match, I'm having to build up two different colours to kind of make it, because it was like a browny red. Everyone else, I hope your nails are long. I'm liking this unknown territory, actually. I think I'm feeling safe. This brings me back to the days where we was colouring in a Jasmine Beckett Griffith book, and I was colouring one of her Halloween images, and I decided in my world of I don't know how this is going to turn out day, and we decided with the help of Kat and a few others to colour a grey, and that grey went from grey to looking like a stone, and honestly you all got to see me freak out on that stream. Back to brown bug. So I'm going to come over the top of that, which will give me that nice deep red tone, because I've undertoned it, should I say, with, was it chalk tone? Dark chocolate. It keeps it dark, but it still gives me that red I'm after. Now this is the first time I've noticed this in Kerby's books, but my page is breaking down, which is very weird. What's Tammy pulling off? Stumptedness. What the heck's stumptedness? What's Tammy said? I am stumped every time I do a Kerby. Why are you stumped? I wouldn't know you're stumped. And I agree, you definitely pull it off beautifully. It was so, she did end up, I must admit, she came out absolutely beautiful, but it even silenced me, and I was sat there colouring and I forgot to talk because I was stressing so much, thinking, oh my gosh, this is not going the way I want it to go. It's not going the way I want it to go. And then all of a sudden I thought, oh, I'm going to crack a face. So I cracked a face, and it came out absolutely stunning in the end. And Kat was like, see, it looks amazing. Stop stressing. You'd all be laughing if you could see right now where my microphone is. It's literally, I've had to put it right under my chin, in between my boobs, and leaning over it, that it's stuck there. So I'm surprised you're not all hearing my breath going as I'm breathing. Please, what does that mean? Your page is breaking down. It's, I don't know if I can get close enough to show you. So it's basically when flakes of paper, I don't know if you can, so it like, not the flake, not when your pencil dusts off, it's like, I don't know if you can see these bits here, you see them? and it's like where your paper starts flaking off in layers. It's not normal like this, that's for sure. So I'm just going to be a bit careful because I haven't done many layers there at all, but you can see this little, like, do you see where this looks nice and smooth here, and this looks you can see these bits of darker bits and lighter bits. That's where the paper's breaking down. Paper fibres, yes. Oh, you think it's different in this book? It does feel quite smooth. Yes, don't open the doors, you'll suck us all out like a flaming prune. We've all been trapped in here like tins of sardines, and we're just going to go out the door. So I quite like that. So let me just go back now with Midnight, and I'm just going to be a little bit cautious here. I'm just going to deepen that shadow up there. And here. Oh, I've so missed these nights. I feel like I've never been gone after yesterday's stream with Renee and today's. I just feel like I've never been away now. I don't know what I was so scared of about coming back. I had some bit of anxiety as well about actually coming back to streaming. And I don't know what I was anxious about. I can't tell you what, but I'm so glad that in the end I came back. Yes, exactly like that when you use marker based. Emily, hello. Lurking and working, no worries. Just having you here makes me feel so happy. Until your face splatters on the earth. Oh, Michelle, hello. How are you, beautiful? How was your event? I completely missed it all. I'm so sorry. But obviously I've seen a few little bits and bobs. But how did it go? Yeah, it's breaking down here as well. What a load of pants that is. Oh, no. I'm just going to be very careful. Oh, I just dropped my microphone off. See, it's like I'm just literally squishing it. It's right in front of me. If I move it over here, can you all still hear me just as loud if I move my microphone back away? If I just turn it up ever so slightly, can you all hear me? Yeah, it definitely is. I was a bit like, oh, no one might miss me, so there's no point me coming back. So I'm going to go back just a little tiny bit, back with dark chocolate. I'm just going to pop this back over the top. And just give it one last layer. Just being really careful there because it's breaking the paper down, so it's lifting the colour off, so I'm not going to do that bit. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I probably should have... Yeah, I'm going to leave that. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the flow of that, but let's have a see how we're going to do this. I think... Oh, Kerby, why can't you just stick to the... stick to the script? Do the moth how it should have been. I'm going to go here. And go here, I think, with Midnight. Can you hear me fine though, yeah? Yeah? Woohoo! So my boobs can relax a little bit. Because they was holding the microphone up so I could like literally talk to you all. That's a commitment, that is. I was using boobage to hold you all up. No, not hold you all up, to hold my microphone up. So I'm going to come down here. I'm just going with the flow here, so just bear with me. I am, if anyone's following along, I'm really sorry, but I'm just kind of trying to make some kind of map of this in my head. I'm going to come from the top here. Mary Mevers went great. Gotta get you and Emily in the next big event in August. Definitely need streamers. Get streamers like you ladies. Or just check in, see. I'll let you know where I'm up to, and if I can, I will. Because I'm not committing myself really at the minute to any kind of stream time. I'm just gonna stream when it will kind of fit. Right, I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to mix a bit of this colour in with that as well. I think that might be the best solution here. Just because I can't... It's frustrating me a little bit. Should we just put it that way? So back with dark chocolate. I need to get my bum in gear and get back to my colouring. I haven't completed a page since October. Been doing lots of diamond painting instead. Hi, Amy. If you look up what this data is, the portrayals are really boring colours. Glad you're doing with more of a monarch colouring. Yeah, I'm using the colours of the actual the real species of, I can't even pronounce what it was called. But yeah, I'm using the colours of it, and wherever I can get the realistic version, I'm gonna do that. But and then I'm going to have to go outside the box and be a bit imaginative as well. So I'm going to try that. See, I bought some diamond paintings, Lou, and honestly, they drove me a bit potter. I'm not going to lie. I'm not covering it up, everyone. I'm literally trying to I'm trying to see where I can go with it, because brain bug. I'm trying to get this to blend in. It's going to end up looking like a squirrely, psychedelic, squirrely brown. Don't worry, we can't say it either. Love this book, he did a great job. I am using Black Widows, Michelle, yeah. Eating dinner and watching a few before I've got to get my mini-me ready for bed. No worries, Amy. I can pronounce it Shell. Wait a minute. No, I can't. You've just got a notification that I'm live. Well, that was a bit delayed. Oh well. I'm just gonna try. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. So I'm gonna come back with my favourite Midnight, and I'm gonna bring Midnight in down here. So I've got the red here, so I don't want to clash it with red there, and I've got red here, so I'm going to make this section just here. Sorry if I miss anyone on chat here, I'm just having a little bit of a brain blurb of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to bring this and make it kind of gel in with that there. So that's gelled in with that there, and then I'm going to bring a bit of it this side. Okay, I'm getting somewhere here. So then this can all be dark here. You can say it in my head. Jamie, are you rolling around in there? No, that's a scary thought. You definitely don't want to roll around in my brain some days, honestly. Even I don't know what goes on in my brain. Okay, so I'm going to bring that up, all the way up to there. Okay, let's see where we can go with this. So let's jump to our dark chocolate here. And let's just blend this together here. Hopefully you can't hear my kid in that room. I'm going to have to get my husband to tell him to get in bed. He's not at school tomorrow, the lucky devil. I find it quite therapeutic to don't have to think about colours, which I've been finding hard for a long while, hence why I haven't been colouring much. Just not in the right mindset for it. Do you know what, Lou? I feel you with that one, and I think many of us do with that. It's like a writer, isn't it? Getting writer's block and they can't think to put pen on paper and things like that. And for also you colour all the time, you do end up getting a mental block, but that's when I find getting reference pictures out, and it helps bring it back just that little bit. So when I'm stuck, that's what I do. Want that bit there. So this is definitely going to be a bit frustrating for anyone following along if they do, because I'm kind of just winging it here a little bit. So moving on with Brown Bug. Put that on screen there. I think a lot of people who I've spoken to, you know, like since taking the break, and then I've spoken to them a lot, haven't been colouring. And it seems to be a bit of the norm for everyone at the minute, but I think, is it because the world's a bit upside down? I don't know, but it's just a bit of a hard time, isn't it, at the moment, to decipher what is going on in our life and our world. So I'm just going to press on a little bit harder here, and just, I'm going round this bit, like not layering it. I just want it to be all that colour, just because it's so dark. I want that whole colour there. And then I'm going to go back over it with the brown in a second. Yeah, I think sometimes you just need to take a little bit of a step back, re-fix your head, and then just come back when you feel ready. And I mean, it's just like I was worried that like everyone would forget you, but they don't, and if anything, people miss you. But you're better off stepping away when you're feeling like that, just to reset yourself, recenter yourself. Or go buy a house and decorate it. Recentered me. Got rid of my creative block. Right, let's have a look at this. I think I'm getting there with this now. I think I'm seeing what I want to see with it. I think going back in with Midnight. Oh, so exciting, Renee. That'll be me in September. I'll be going back to work. My kiddywinks are all in high school. So yeah, that'll be me. So I wish you all the luck in the world, Renee. I'm just darkening these really dark sections that I want really, really dark. I think I'm seeing a way forward with this, and it's picking up that natural colours of that moth, whatever it's called. But in Kerby's little mad way here, I'm able to interpret into some form of something. This paper is definitely not impressing me at all. Naughty paper. Oh, my eyes have gone strange. It looks like a digital colour. The colour is ahead of the pencil. Totally weird. No way. It says I've got an excellent connection. That is so weird. Right, so I'm done with that bit. I'm just going to get the Caran d'Ache blender, and I'm just going to use it on this section here. Just because I pressed really hard, I'm just smoothing it out. I'm just going to run it over all this section now. Gotta love the Caran d'Ache blender. I've still not found one that is better than this yet, but there may have one come out while I've been away, but I love this one. Yes, let's just call it a silk moth. I found changing your environment helps move your desk or reorganise your books and supplies. That's really good. That's a good idea, that, Michelle. It was first full day on Friday, so I ended up falling asleep on the sofa after my stream Saturday, and I never do that. Oh, that means you've had a good day at work. What? I don't know, it's going a bit slow. I can see that doing that. Right, so got that. If I do one more section, which I think, if I just do a little bit of no, not that one. If I do a little bit of dark chocolate here, I'm going to make this section. I'm just going to waffle a little bit here, just bear with me. I'm just trying to fit it in my head what I'm doing. Not that really dark, and I'm just going to give it a nice little blend area. And then I'm going to add in the dark chocolate, if it's in screen there. Adding that in. And then I'm going to bring in Brown Bug. It's a gorgeous colour, this Brown Bug. Honestly, an absolute gorgeous colour. I'm going to add that in just to this section here. And I'm going to come all the way around. Like it's coming from that. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? Oh, I've got 30 minutes left. I'm going to have to go, I think, in a minute. Maybe I won't be able to stream for 30 minutes. It's 10:30 here. 25 to 11. I'm back! Okay, so I'm going to bring in some of this colour, should I say, I was out for it. Bring this colour into this. So let's bring back these. I'm going to bring all of this section in, I think, because why not? So I'm going to do these little mountainous things and I'm going to bring these in here. So I'm going to go in with Dungeon again. This is the darkest green, so I'm just going to come in on the edges. The darkest green here. Same here. Oh, thanks. I am literally deciphering it. I'm just trying to make some kind of reference in my brain as to where I'm going with it. Next up is cardboard. I just love this pencil. It doesn't even look like a cardboard colour, but hey well. And then bring that out into the centre. And then same here. It's going to be mad crazy, this. I have no idea what this is going to look like when it's done. I was tempted to doom everyone, but I have the parachute right here and the short straws. We've not landed at Guatemala yet. We're still at 30,000 feet. We're cruising nicely now with no turbulence. The plan is coming together. The route is in sight. We're getting there. Sorry, this is oyster, everyone. Oyster. I'm using oyster. I'll tell you when the turbulence is coming again, don't worry. Just going to jump back to Dungeon. Help my blend line a little bit there. A bit lazy with my blending there, actually. You can see my lines. Lazy shell. How dare I be lazy? Hello, Sherry! And if you want a smooth landing, that costs extra. Right, let's have a see where we're going with this now. So these, I'm going to start from dark to light. So I'm going to go in with chalk tone. I'm just having a think how I'm going to do this. And think if I'm going to treat each section like an individual section. So this bit is going to be one section. So I'm going to make the same shape with the pencil. I'm going to come down like that. Honestly, this is winging it like a good one. I'm winging it like the wobbly wings of this plane that you're all on right now. Winging it. Sherry's called. All right, yes, I see you. I still knew it was you. You recognise that face anywhere. So then my next colour is that is right, isn't it? Let me just double check. Yes, Negra. Hoping this will fit in all right. We'll soon find out. And then we've got Rusty. If it doesn't work out, I might take Negra out and just put in Rusty. Got some gorgeous colours with this Rusty yesterday on Renee's stream. And then last but not least, we've got Dark Tan. Oh, just fly the tip. Look out, everyone, the tip went flying. Tip. just to reiterate, I said tip. I think it missed the cabin, folks. We're all right. Flip harder, we're losing altitude. No, we're not. We're inflating very well. I'm just going to pop in some midnight. Just on these very tips. Yes. Oh. I'll laugh if someone's actually flapping now. That would make my day. I'm just edging that off. Oh, I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. What I might do is give it some more rusty. Let's add rusty in. I think I'm going to knock out chalk tone. Although no, I think I might need it in. It will just overlap a little bit. And then in with dark tan just there. No problem, Sherry. Flap, 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 flap. Right, so I'm going to start with midnight. Just down here. And up here. See, I'm going quiet a bit now because it's getting late. I'm not used to being up late anymore. I'm normally that tired. I've got to go to sleep. Coming in with chalk tone. I thought about it. I am browless too much. Too much of flat. That's funny. Then it was rusty. I'm going to overlap the chalk tone with the rusty. Tammy is now a duck. I did not see that one coming. I'm flapping, hoping I become a duck. This wet weather is non-stop and it doesn't rain in winter. It rains in winter here. I'm a duck all year round. Dark tan. It's turning into like a dark, swirly, I don't know what here. Hello, Belinda. Hello, Molly. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to finish these last bits, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a night then. So I'm just going to go up the top of here with midnight. I blended these Black Widows like a good un. And I've kind of think this will be over a couple of streams maybe. I'm just going to go up the little gaps there. And down this bit here. Where was it up to? My brain's proper flanking now.
Chalk tone. Oh, thank you. Just a little bit of chalk tone. Well, I wasn't sure how it would go because I had a plan to do it like the real moth, and then this throws you a loop and you're like, what the heck am I gonna do now? So then we've got good old Rusty Dusty. Rusty. And pulling that over that. And I'm doing lazy blending. I'm just pressing on hard and blending it in. Just because the sections are so small. And then I'm going to kind of use dark tan as like a blender. Oh, thank you. This is dark tan now, yeah. And then I'll use that like a blender. And there we go. So I'm going to quickly, I need to keep these pencils in order, because if I don't, I will forget what I used. So I'm just going to come in with my little blender and just give them a little bit of a blend. Only because the paper's breaking down, I would layer it up a little bit more, but because the small sections, I've kind of done a bit of lazy blending, which is naughty, but hey ho. The Black Widows have got those browns covered. They definitely have. They definitely have. I have a bit of a thingy about putting colours together, me, but I was full on going for Arteza before, but then Angie was like, but Rusty was so good, and I was like, oh, Rusty was so good last night, so Rusty came out again. He did. So let's have a look at this from afar. Let's lift you all up again. Whoa, where's my focus gone? There we go. So bring the lighting up. So there she is. So I think what I'll do, the other side here, I'll do that side off camera, so when I come on the next stream, it'll be her, but I think it might be just over a couple of weeks where she'll be done over, I think. But for now, I'll just try and stream on a Friday, but I won't be committing. I'm not going to say it's going to be every Friday. So what I will say to everyone is, just make sure you've got the notification bell hit somewhere down there. Hit that and make sure that you are getting notified, because what I'll do, I will schedule when I can actually come on, because I don't want to say I'll definitely come on and then if I'm stuck doing some DIY in the house, and I don't want to disappoint you all, so I will do schedules for when I'm ready to come back on. So I aim to be coming on next Friday night at 8:30. If not, the stream won't be there, but I will be there. But I think I've done pretty I wonder if it'll let me there. I think I've done pretty well with them colours to merge them, to get them to look. This looks really purple, but it's not that purple. It's more like this colour. So I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. But yeah, I think that's coming out well. So I think it'll look absolutely gorgeous. I think it's going to look like a bit of a monarchy moth. So I will keep that picture updated. I'll add that other bit on, and hopefully I will see you all next Friday night. So thank you very much for sticking with me in that first half an hour. I don't know if that screen's blurry or it's all right, I don't know. But thank you very much for sticking with me. That was a bit of a tricky half an hour, and I can't believe my computer did that, but that's in the past and by the by. It's been amazing coming back. Thank you very much for supporting me. I mean,
I think at one point there was 40 viewers, so I really appreciate that. Much love for supporting me. Coming back live, thank you so much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Mwah! I have missed you all, and I'm so glad to be back. You're all welcome. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in... I won't see you in Renee's because I will be sleeping. But whoever's on next, I may catch you there if there is anyone on. The crew are preparing the cabin for landing. Please remain seated with your trays tables stashed and join us for the return flight next Friday. Yes, a tip didn't piece our plane. We are still full flight mode. Thank you for streaming. We have now landed. And enjoy your stay in Guacamole. Bye everyone.